So today we're discussing, what the fuck? Oh. So today we're discussing books versus Kindles. Now I've never been a fan of Kindles per se until recently. I decided to finally try one. I got the Paperwhite and it's just okay, honestly. I don't regret getting it, but I think it probably evens out between the both of them. With books, you have a more classical aesthetic. You can use cool bookmarks. I'm always looking on Etsy for new bookmarks. The one thing, though, is you don't have as many large print books available for older readers or people that have eye problems. If you have a Kindle, you can easily just zoom in on the font. The smell of books is a thing that a lot of people like. Some people like the old, like mildewy smell. I don't, but I like the smell of fresh print, like an art show pamphlet or a comic book, a magazine, or even just a regular book when it's brand new and you crack open that spine. It can be addictive, though, to keep buying books, which works with both. Because Kindle, you don't even really get to own a physical copy of it. And you don't get to see the books that you bought on your shelf. However, it does stop from physical hoarding, where sometimes you have a really long TBR or to be read list, and you haven't even read like 3 of them in a year. Because most people, I don't think, can read that fast. I can't, especially if you're working. And I don't think it's something that needs to be a competition. And audiobooks do help with that. But once again, it's not a competition. I like to listen to audiobooks when I'm driving. But otherwise, not really. Because most of them are a bit irritating to me. I don't know why. But maybe it's the cadence. Like, I'm not using a regular cadence right now. But it can be irritating. It's either easier to zone out, I think, with a physical book. But I think, yeah, they pretty much even out. One thing I didn't know until recently is that the library actually has to pay a bit more for ebooks, to the point where libraries are asking for donations just for the ebooks. And they have to pay every time someone takes them out. I didn't even know that. So, on one hand, Kindles can be nice. It's easier to pass the time with a Kindle in other regards, because you're not like counting the pages. You can't physically see how much of the book that you've read, so it can make it go by faster. But regardless, the neck pain is still there. I try to hold the Kindle in front of me, but I usually end up slouched over. And I didn't realize how I was sitting. Another pro of the Kindle is you can download a heavy textbook or a coffee table book that you don't have the ability to hold up in front of you. So that makes that easier. And you can decorate your Kindle. You can't use a bookmark, but you can cover them in a sheet with like stickers on it and interchange them for the holidays. But there's also the Libby app. If you can't afford to buy books so often, you can download them onto your Kindle or your phone with the app. But I think it about evens out. What do you guys think?